Daniel lived a quiet life on the outskirts of town. He had a steady job at the local hardware store and a small, close family. Money was always tight, but Daniel believed he was rich in love. He had a gentle wife, Emily, and their lively daughter, Lily. In the evenings, after long days, he enjoyed reading books with Lily on the porch or sharing a warm meal with his family. He cherished these simple moments and never imagined that a single lottery ticket could change his life forever. One rainy Tuesday on a whim, Daniel bought a lottery ticket at the corner store. He almost forgot about it in the bustle of work the next day. But late that night, a call came. He had won. The screen glowed with figures beyond his wildest dreams. Tears filled his eyes as he watched Emily scream in joy and Lily jump up and down. For a moment, the small house was filled with light and laughter. Daniel hugged his family tight, feeling like the luckiest man alive. Daniel stopped going to work and began making new plans. He bought a modest house in a better neighborhood and even paid off his old debts. He shared the wealth quietly at first, giving his aging father a much-needed car and paying for Emily to take a vacation she had dreamed of for years. Daniel told himself he was doing the right thing. He thought money would fix every worry, every longing that had ever touched his life. But soon having all that cash in hand began to cloud his days. Sam, Daniel's old friend from school, was among the first to hear the news. Sam was happy for Daniel, but he could not hide the tinge of envy in his voice. Over a few beers one evening, Sam mentioned a promising business idea he had and how an investment from Daniel could help them both retire early. Daniel, thrilled to help a friend and eager to multiply his fortune, agreed without much thought. They shook hands. That night, instead of sharing dinner and stories with Emily at the table, Daniel was out late at a meeting. Emily waited alone, watching their rocking chair move gently next to an empty seat across the table. The soft ticking of the clock filled the silence, louder than Daniel's promise to be home for breakfast the next day. It showed happier days. Daniel and Emily smiling under a summer sun, Lily's arms around them both. For a heartbeat, the sight steadied his restless heart. They bought a small rental property and made improvements, and everything looked hopeful. But then small problems started to appear. Sam became impatient and quiet on phone calls, and Daniel found himself spending long evenings on construction sites and lost in financial meetings. Emily felt her husband drifting farther away with each day. One morning, Daniel stumbled upon a stack of papers on his dining table. His name was on each page, signing away power of attorney and control of their money. Confused, he called Sam. Sam's voice on the other end was calm but cold. "It's just standard paperwork," Sam said casually. "I've got everything handled." Daniel felt his stomach drop. When Daniel raced back home, the house was empty. "Lily and I are staying with my sister for a while. We hope you find what you lost." The words felt like the dull ache of a closing door. Daniel realized he had misunderstood. Sam had not been careless or unlucky. Sam had betrayed him. In a single moment of trust, Daniel had given away everything, and now his wife and daughter were gone, leaving behind the silence of a home that no longer felt like his own. Daniel sat alone on the empty porch as morning light crept through the open window. The house was quiet, without the pitter-patter of Lily's feet or Emily's soft humming in the kitchen. He ran his fingers through a few remaining bills and realized they were worthless now. They were just scraps of paper. Outside, birds began their early song, indifferent to his pain. Daniel realized that winning millions had been a fleeting dream, but losing what he truly loved was all too real. The gentle morning breeze reminded him of the evenings before the lottery, evenings filled with laughter and peace. In those moments of quiet grief, he understood the lesson too late. Money could buy many things, but it could never buy back a second chance. He had been rich once in a way that really mattered, and now he sat with empty hands and a heart full of regret.